Hi there guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be doing a different kind of video. We're going to be talking about something from Modern Warfare 2, rather than talking about the game like I have done previously. We're going to do some more deep dives into certain aspects of the game, and today I'm starting off with a weapon I never thought I would ever use. Now, in previous Call of Duties, I never really used the shotguns. I kind of thought they were a little bit redundant. I would always prefer using the assault rifles, but in this game you kind of have to use different kind of weapons to unlock other weapons, so I thought it'd be interesting to try weapons out, and I found a new personal favourite, and that weapon is the Lockwood 300. Now, without a doubt, the Lockwood 300 has a striking resemblance to a gun from Modern Warfare 2019, and that is the 725. Now, I remember at the start of Modern Warfare, people were just doing nothing but complaining about the 725. It was too OP, it had too high damage, the range was too high, so that gun received a huge nerf, and after that nerf it basically became unusable. I mean, at close ranges it was still, as you'd expect, it had a very high damage output, so it would kill people instantly. But obviously the downfall with it is having only 2 shells. Now it appears that they didn't learn from their previous lesson when re-adding a new version of this weapon into the game, the Lockwood, and it is insanely OP. Now, with certain attachments onto it, it basically becomes a sniper rifle of a shotgun. You can hit people from insane ranges, and it's a double-barreled shotgun. It's meant to have a wide spread. It only has 2 bullets, but you can take people out from ranges that, you'd struggle with an SMG, and you can take them out, as you saw at the start of the video. Now, I have loved using this gun. I've had it as a secondary, but I found myself taking that gun out and using it more than I had my assault rifle, so I was ending up leveling up this shotgun way more than my assault rifles. And not only is it so much fun to use, I would also recommend it because you can clearly tell how much it annoys people. I mean, imagine you're diving onto the hard point, you're feeling really amazing, you're like, yeah, I've got this, I've got my really upgraded SMG, I'm going to take anyone on, and some guy pokes his head round the corner and absolutely takes your dome piece off with a shotgun from halfway across the map. You'd be pretty annoyed, wouldn't you? And I feel that that's probably one of my favourite things about using it, is I can imagine how annoyed people are when they come up against this gun. Now, I think with Warzone 2 directly around the corner, it's important to, kind of have an experience with all of these guns, so you can kind of get a feel of what you're going to use when Warzone 2 eventually drops. Now, I feel that when the circle gets close towards the end, if this gun hasn't been nerfed, I feel it could be a significant advantage. I mean, the extremely high damage output. If you're behind someone, they haven't seen you, you've managed to sneak around behind them like the sneaky little boys that I can imagine you are, you could take them out easily. And I feel like this gun is definitely going to be overpowered, it's definitely going to be overused, and I would recommend it as well. And if you build a class around this gun, you can easily pick up 37 to 40 kills in a match of like hardpoint or not hardcore, sorry, or headquarters. Now, in the last video I posted, I actually played a match on Farm 18, and I had the assault rifle as my main weapon, and I had the Lockwood as my backup weapon, and I was picking up tons of kills. I think you've probably seen in the last video I was using mainly the Lockwood 300, and that was the reason I kind of decided to make this video, was just to say how overpowered it is and how much fun it is using it as well. I think that's something that we're all looking for in Modern Warfare, especially with the criticisms that people have about it, is for that little element of fun, and I think the Lockwood 300 will definitely provide that. So my advice, level it up before it gets nerfed, and have some fun with it, because it is incredible. Now, I think there are a few more guns that I definitely want to give more in-depth reviews on, like, for example, some of the sniper rifles. I know people have been saying that some of the sniper rifles are OP as well, so if you stay tuned, I will do some videos on those as well. And this is the point in the video where I ask you to like and subscribe, and also turn that notification bell on, because then you don't miss any of my new content, and it also really helps support the channel. Now, it also seems that Infinity Ward and Activision have been listening to some of the stuff people have been saying, and it seems like they're going to be adding some more stuff into the game. I'm going to do another video a bit more in depth about that, but it seems like they're adding some more maps to the game in the Season 1 drop, also some more weapons. I mean, I think they did a great job with including loads of weapons. I think that was something that other games fell apart on for the lack of weapons that they had from the start. But I don't feel that Modern Warfare really had that. I feel it had a good choice from the beginning. But it seems like they're adding more into the game, which is always good. It's always good to increase the amount of weapons, so you know there's more stuff to do, there's more stuff to level up. So I will definitely be doing some videos on those when they drop as well. But anyway, back to the gameplay, and I think you can see from the gameplay that I've recorded how much fun this gun was to use for me. I was just sat there just with the biggest grin on my face the whole time I was using this gun, and I think you should definitely give it a try. I don't think you'd regret using it at all. And I think I'll give you a little bit of a class setup. I'm actually recording this as I'm looking into my setup, so I'm going to show you what I've been using on the gun. So the muzzle I've been using was the Sakin DB107. Now I'm not actually sure what this does. Let me just quickly have a look. Sorry, this is so unplanned. So it gives you sound suppression, bullet velocity, damage range, and recoil smoothness. Now I think there's always a kind of battle in this game of adding, you know, things that increase your or decrease your recoil smoothness. I think that's something everyone's looking for. Now the barrel, I have the 711mm Matuzek D50, which increases your recoil control of course it does. Increases your damage range, your bullet velocity, and a tighter pellet spread. Now I think that that's been the key to my success with this weapon, is the tighter pellet spread, because as it's shooting that further distances, those pellets are more, you know, squeezed in, so they're able to hit their target more, because if the pellets are wider, then they're going to miss the target and you're not going to be able to do as much damage with that first landing hit. So I think that that's probably been the best thing about it. And then I've got a quick fire laser, which only increases your aim down sight speed, so you can just tap those people's heads off with a shotgun, because that will really annoy them, and I think that's brilliant. I've also got a mini red dot on, because I don't know what it is. I always look to have optics on my guns because I'm just useless at using iron sights. And then I've also got a stock on as well, the Cronin Marshall stock, to help with recoil control. Now, I don't think I am in any place to recommend you weapon setups. I don't think I'm that good at Call of Duty. As I said, I'm a casual player, so I don't think that this is specifically a setup that I would recommend, or I'd say, oh, the gun's unusable without this. But this is the weapon setup I have on it, so if you want to give it a try and it helps you, then fantastic. But if not, and it's rubbish for you, please let me know in the comments, so I know not to post too much about my weapon customization stats. Yeah. But anyway guys, thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you enjoy using the Lockwood 300. I hope it gives you as much fun as I have. And if there's any more things in Modern Warfare you want to see an in-depth video on, please let me know in the comments. I'd really appreciate it, and I'd love to make those videos. But anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy the video, and I'll see you very soon, where we're going to be talking about some new maps that are going to be added, and also some controversy that the game has had since it released, in regarding some of the maps that are in the game and some of the maps that were released from the game. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.